The Bell, Beneath the Roots. Carlos Carrasquero. In the village of Meve, there was a rule spoken only in whispers. Never follow the sound of the bell after sunset. No one remembered who first rang it, and no one admitted to hearing it. Yet every winter, someone vanished, and the snow would melt in a perfect circle where they were last seen. Lina had always believed the stories were meant to frighten children into staying home. At 17, she thought fear was a relic, like the crumbling shrine near the forest's edge. So when she heard the bell one evening, soft and distant, she did not close her shutters. She lit a lantern and followed the sound. It came from beneath the trees, where roots twisted like frozen serpents and fog clung to the ground. The bell was not loud, it was patient. Each chime seemed to wait for her next step. She walked for nearly an hour before she saw it. A small stone well, half swallowed by moss. A rope descended into darkness, and at its end hung a tarnished bronze bell. It swayed, though there was no wind. "Hello?" Lina called. Her voice fell into the well and never returned. The bell rang again. She leaned closer, peering into the opening. At first she saw nothing. Then she noticed movement, slow and deliberate. Pale shapes drifted upward, like drowned flowers rising from deep water. Faces emerged. They were familiar. Old Thomas, who vanished last winter. Marielle, the baker's daughter. A boy she remembered from childhood. Their eyes were open, wide and glassy, fixed on her. Their mouths moved. "Come down," they whispered, though no sound reached her ears. The words formed directly inside her mind, blooming like frost. Lina stumbled back, heart hammering. She turned to flee, but the forest had changed. The trees leaned inward, their branches knitting together into walls of black wood. Her lantern flickered, shrinking into a trembling star. The bell rang again, louder now. Roots burst from the ground, coiling around her ankles. They were cold and slick, pulsing like living veins. She screamed and hacked at them with her small knife, but more rose to replace them. Dragged toward the well, she clawed at the earth. Her fingers sank into soil that felt like wet flesh. "Please," she sobbed. "I will not listen again. I will forget." The faces below smiled. One by one, they rose on invisible currents, gathering around the rim. Their bodies were thin as paper, stretched and hollow. Each bore a wound shaped like a bell. "You already belong," they said together. The rope wrapped around her waist and pulled. She fell. Darkness swallowed her lantern. Cold water closed over her head. The last thing she saw was the bell, glowing faintly, etched with countless names. In Meve, when winter came, the snow melted in another perfect circle, and the bell rang, waiting for the next believer